My name's John, I'm 38. I work at the local hospital as a pharmacy technician. Some of my hobbies and interests are cooking, art, reading, walking and just generally socialising. So my living situation before moving here, I was sharing the family home, which was in the area. I was there for about 10 years, sold that and then looked to move still within the area. That's when I found this place. I chose shared ownership because I've heard about it through friends and family and they've had good experiences about it working for them. For me, it just made a lot of sense because I could get a lot more house for the budget that I was putting forward, and it meant securing a better future for me and my daughter. The process of getting a mortgage was quite challenging for me because moving into the property on my own, and a lot of the mortgage companies, even though I could afford it, weren't willing to risk it. So the fact that the shared ownership side of it would take a large chunk of that out meant it was a lot easier for me to get the mortgage that I needed. Definitely recommend shared ownership. So I found Legal & General's customer service amazing throughout the whole buying process. Always been in contact with each other, really quick turnaround for any questions, always come up with a solution, and they've been with me the whole way through. I saved up for my deposit using the proceeds from my previous property. They came to 10,000, which left me with a 10% deposit, which was 6,375. The money left over then went towards legal fees, moving fees, and just made it a whole lot easier for me to move in. So I currently own 25% of the property, which came to 63,750. So my total monthly outgoings, which include my mortgage, rent and service charge, is £814. The cost of living here seems to be lower. Obviously I'm newly moved in, so I'm still settling in with my bills, but so far everything I've calculated has been lower. I feel as though shared ownership made it a lot easier for me to get on the property ladder a lot sooner and made it a lot easier as well. Some of the features I really appreciate is in the kitchen. When I moved in, it was such high spec. It had integrated washing machine, dishwasher. So it's plenty big enough for me, especially if I've got people over. So if I'm cooking, everybody can stand around watching me cook and entertain them, I suppose, yeah. I'd say shared ownership has really improved my living situation, which has led to a better quality of life because it means that I've been able to move into such a nice area, such a nice house, which reduces stress to do with, things about housing, location and things like that. It just made it so much easier for me to get to where I wanted to be quickly and make life a bit more happier. My plan is to increase my share of the property through the staircase in the future. I'm hopefully to do it every couple of years, just so I can build up a bit of finance behind me so I can just keep chipping away at it, because the area itself's lovely and I do see myself living here for as long as I can. I'd recommend shared ownership as a first home idea because it gives a first-time buyer a lot more opportunity to move into a bigger property. It just gives them a bit of stability to get them onto the ladder.